Hi, my name is Jo. I'm going over fancy pass-throughs and behind the neck press today. Gonna need bands this length. That's the equipment needed for the exercise. A smaller one, much easier. Thicker one, much more difficult. I'll show it with the smallest and the thickest version today. If you don't have bands, PVC pipe would be your backup equipment. It would work, it's just not as comfortable for the wrists. And when first learning it, it's not quite as smooth. So fancy pass-throughs look like this. I'm going to do everything from behind today. So you want to bring your hands in, not to all the way to the ends, just a little bit closer. Elbows stay straight. If you're not familiar with pass-throughs in general, watch my pass-through video. That would be the prerequisite to this. If any of these don't feel good on the shoulders, if your arms can't stay straight, your elbows need to stay locked out for everything in here. So we're starting at the bottom. We're lifting an arm up. Notice how my hand is behind the body, okay? So we are lifting it up a bit. We're not leaving it all the way down at the bottom. We're letting the band pull our arm up. The other part is to keep the wrists in line with the hands and the forearms. The more you let your wrist bend, if the band gets heavier, when the band gets heavier, that becomes uncomfortable. From here, we're moving the top arm out, okay? Smaller band allows you to have your hands wider. The swinging arm is much wider. It's not pulled back as far. And as I bring my hands closer on the band or grab a heavier one, all of a sudden the hand is pulled behind the body more, making it more intense of a pull on the front side. And it compresses all the muscles behind the shoulder blade. All right. So here's what it looks like, the heavier one. Again, my hands are fairly close. Doing a pass through to get to the bottom. One arm stays down, other arm goes up. Now that arm is being pulled behind me much further up. That gives me a really deep stretch on that front shoulder. And on the back, I am moving my arm out to the side to get that pull behind the shoulder blade. And that stretch in the front side, getting that rotator cuff to move. All right. 10 reps on each side. Do a few rounds. I like to do this with the behind the neck press, back and forth for a few rounds, because every time I get back to one of the exercises, it is a deeper stretch. I can get my hands closer in on the band. Behind the neck press, you could do a shoulder press just behind the head. That's our standard version. Now, if you want more of a pec stretch, we are pushing that band back. All right. So if you have a lighter band, your hands are all the way out to the ends. Our elbows don't bend very much. It's not difficult. So you want to start with your hands closer together, bring it down behind your shoulder blades so your hands are scrunched up next to your shoulders. From here, you're trying to press it back. If your elbows cannot actually get straight, make your hands wider, grab an easier band, press it further up. The more you press it back, the more difficult it is, the more you're going to feel it around your shoulder blades. Okay? So we're pressing it as far back as anywhere above parallel. If you're going below parallel, it'll still feel good, but it's not the same exercise. All right? Behind the neck press turns into, once you have that heavy band, you're able to get your arms really straight, we start using a barbell. And so if this weighed something, it would be difficult to press it back and to keep my balance, not have the weight pull me backwards. Imagine this barbell being 35 pounds. 45 is intense. I haven't seen someone do pressing it all the way back with a 45-pound barbell. I start people with 15. If there's a training bar available, a 15-pound barbell is perfect. This turns into a SOTS press too. So sitting it down into a squat and pressing it in these same positions, extremely challenging, great mobility for the shoulders because we are gaining strength in a very strange position. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, click the link, watch the pass-throughs video, my back bends video. It requires some of this thoracic spine range of motion. These exercises absolutely help with flexibility along the thoracic spine. So let me know what you think, and I'll keep recording more. Thanks for watching.